third millennia, in a strange place known as the United States of America, a war was brewing. Brainwashed Marxist idiots in colleges across the nation clashed with equally brainwashed, anime-obsessed neo-Nazis. Starbucks windows were shattered, Dodge Challengers were totaled, and Muslims realized that rental vans were cheaper than plane tickets. Skinny, anemic millennials from coast to coast were hospitalized with life-changing injuries such as sprains and first-degree burns. And the heroic knights of 4chan rose up to defeat Shia LaBeouf and drive the evil villain into a descent towards a madness the likes from which he would never recover.
No, easy, hold on.
As the enemies of freedom destroy the cities that raised them. As America begins to resemble an Iron Maiden album come to life, two heroes have risen up to fight against a culture of utter madness and restore sanity the only way they know how.
What the fuck?
By refusing to take any of it seriously. Mersh.
Buzzin', what is up with Tarantino, man?
What?
What happened to him?
People say I got a real twisted sense of humor.
He looks like he should be on the back of a $10 bill.
Oh my God.
Royce Lopez.
I don't know what it is about him.
Hola, me llamo Royce.
Maybe I'm sick of hearing about him.
Yeah, I don't like hot hair.
Maybe it's his face. He's a punchable face.
You wouldn't download a pig, would you?
He's done nothing to me. He's probably a nice guy.
I don't care.
I don't know what it is about the guy.
Big Cranberry has been lying to you.
Bound forever by their mutual love of smoking marijuana, Simpsons references and affection towards Alex Jones, these two men have joined forces to bring you uncut news and opinions directly from the belly of the beast.
He looks like he should be flying a kite with a fucking key on it. Brendan says he hasn't been able to use the N-word for a while. That's the source of his youth.
Saving Western civilization one childish dick joke at a time. Here they are, your new heroes of the Imperium, Mersh and Royce.
Welcome, everybody, to our very special Friday episode of Revenge of the Sith.
Friday.
Hey.
Gotta get down on Friday.
Today, special guest, UFC fighter Bryce Mitchell joining us.
That's right. Bryce Mitchell will be joining us.
We're going to talk about his fun opinions. Did you watch that at all?
Yeah, did you see Dana White already call him an idiot?
Oh, yeah. I watched both videos last night. But, like, you know it's bad when you have me just going like, holy shit, dude. Did you watch, did you do the fun game where you watched like the clip with Bryce Mitchell, but you watch his co-host's face the whole time?
No, I mean, I watched the clip. I don't watch it on air, though.
You got to rewatch it, but like just watch his co-host because you can tell this was not discussed beforehand. It was one of those where the guy went through the 5 stages of death while Bryce Mitchell's like, yeah, man, I just think, 1930s Germany, Hitler was a cool dude and blah, blah, blah. And the whole time his co-host is slowly going, oh, no, I'm on camera, too. Like, you could just see the soul leaving his body. Like, hey, man, you could have gave me a heads up that we were going to... First episode, dude, by the way. It was the first episode of his podcast.
Well, hey, everyone's talking about it.
Where do you go from there?
I mean, obviously, Poland. So, Tom Rose Mercedes said...
My favorite part of that was he literally at one point, and I quote, he goes, was Hitler perfect? No. I was howling last night watching that clip going, holy shit, what a maniac.
I got a donation here from Tom Rose Mercedes, $5 over in the Rumble chat. Watching the show last night, and my girlfriend said, babe, Royce looks like he lost weight. His face is slimmer and his traps look great. So there you go, sir. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. You know what? God.
He's not going to fuck your wife, dude.
Calm down. I haven't seen her.
He's like, don't rule it out.
Hey, calm down. Don't make decisions for me.
That's fair. I shouldn't have spoke for you.
Thank you, though. Thank you, and thank your wife. Say hello to your mother for me. today is a Friday show, which means the first hour is free for all. The second hour will be for locals and Patreon users. Only for $7 a month, you get that. We're doing something new here. If you become a Patreon or a locals supporter, Fridays on the second half of the show, you know, people have been asking us, why can't we interact with the show more? Well, Mersh came up with a great solution. You want to explain? We explain what we're doing here. If you're in the
So yeah, we moving forward, we're going to be doing a thing for our wonderful patrons and locals members, where you will be able to submit videos asking us anything you want or telling us anything you want. Frankly, it doesn't have to be a question, doesn't have to be whatever. It could just be a message you want to send the boys, anything you want us to respond to. You can now, we're going to start doing it, I guess, next week.
Yeah, next week.
We'll start. So the way we'll do it is on locals, on Patreon, we're going to start a thread every week. It's going to be just for paid supporters only. And then you can, in the replies, submit unlisted YouTube video links. Or whatever. It could be Rumble. We
as
prefer
long as
YouTube.
Rumble or YouTube.
As long as we can play it on a browser. That's all you have to do.
If you send Instagram, I'll kill your family. I'm just letting you know right now. I hate playing Instagram videos.
No Instagram, please.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you'll be able to in the whatever the comments.
Yeah.
You can submit your videos. We'll pick the ones we like, and we will we'll play them, and we'll interact with you guys a little bit on Fridays.
We're gonna kind of do that. So we're gonna start doing that next week. If you are in the paywall side, it's $7 a month, and we get the movie roof. Which, by the way, we have to decide for what we want for February. And normally February we do a black movie because it is Black History Month. So we do have to think of a good hood movie to do for Black History Month. I was thinking White Chicks, but I'm just throwing that one out there.
Soul Plane.
I was Kit Merch.
Soul Plane.
Soul Plane. Has to
Soul
be.
Plane.
Can I just throw one more out there? Just one more. Soul Plane's probably gonna win, but I need to say it.
Color Purple.
Joanna Man. That's it. That's all. It doesn't have to be
Nah,
Joanna Man.
Joanna Man's one of those gay ass fucking gender swapping movies.
But they buck break them. They make them wear a dress. So we don't have to. Soul Plane's fine. Only because Keenan's in it. By the way, let me be very clear.
And Snoop Dogg's the pilot.
Yeah, well, Snoop Dogg's had a lot of pilots. Tom Morello's Mercedes, and you had to ruin it, he said. I didn't ruin it. I think I made it better. Ben Chofzona says, thanks, boys. You guys are way funnier than that congressional hearing. Barely. The congressional hearing's been hilarious. Xander Invictus, I'm going to send an Instagram post. You can't kill my family. My dad's already dead. Then he wrote Bazinga. God damn it, our fans are fucking the worst people. Did you see this, Mersh?
Welcome back to The Factor on Censor. Many are questioning the marital status of former President Barack Obama and his wife Michelle Obama.
Oh yeah. There's divorce
Is
rumors.
Isaiah gonna die?
He's on Ozempic.
Okay.
There are growing questions about some kind of divorce or separation.
I know what you're thinking, Pessy. Before Ozempic, if you saw that, you would go, "Oh man, does the guy have cancer?" Because you would think that. But now, err on the side of Ozempic.
And by the way, they're
not gonna
never
lie
going to
to you.
get divorced. Everybody can just put that away. Put that in your little pocket. And
They're
going
going to have to get divorced when Trump repeals gay marriage. Project 2025.
Dude, I'm telling you, they're not going to get divorced. They're the power couple right now.
Hear me
Even
out.
if they do like a soft divorce, where they're kind of like staying in different houses and stuff, and maybe they won't be seen together as much, they're going to stay married because they're going to run her for president.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I thought
Also,
Isaiah was
also the green screen behind you, Mersh, is a little messed up. Just FYI, you have a little line.
Oh, the little
Still a line.
shit! I gotta fix. Yeah,
Just pull it. Pull it. There you go.
No, I need to.
I honestly.
Oh,
thought
then leave it.
Isaiah
Then leave it. It's not a big deal. I just thought it was something easy. Don't even worry about it. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Pessy.
Oh, I was just saying. I asked if Isaiah was gonna be okay because I, honest to God, thought he was about to call Obama gay, not imply divorce. I thought he was about to say, "Oh, they don't."
Let's see.
Some of it fueled by the former First Lady's
Some
absence.
say the first lady got a dick. You're like, whoa, dude, you can't say that stuff.
President Jimmy Carter's
I can say whatever the fuck I want. I've been on this network for 27 years. They ain't kicked me off yet.
Besides, this is Fox Houston. We're the right-wing extremist network of Houston.
Seriously. Yeah.
funeral, and
that's why they only have 4 OnlyFans segments a month, unlike the other place that have 12.
Exactly.
They're a little more conservative over at Fox Houston.
President Trump's inauguration.
They literally have a big titty Latina shaking her yams every night on that fucking what was her girl's name? The Fox 26, your girl.
Oh, Carolina Sanchez.
Yeah, they have her
shaking
her titties out every night. And that's a conservative network in Houston, guys.
She's getting chunkier too. She keeps it up. I might actually have a shot. By the way, Obama's daughter is really off-putting looking, right? Hasn't she? She's always been just odd looking.
Well, she was made in a tube.
Yeah.
You know what she looks like? She looks like a black Sim.
Yes.
She looks like a racially safe person that Marvel would use so they could put it on Chinese posters.
Yeah, she's Ironheart.
Yeah, seriously.
This looks like 3 stages of the same Pokemon.
Like one of the fighting ones?
Yeah.
High-profile events. Now, the couple not
come on.
Pressing the rumors at all to the public. But today, they both posted on Instagram saying they plan to honor a teen who died but performed at President Obama's second inauguration.
How'd he die?
Who knows? Nobody
How'd he
knows.
die?
Nobody knows.
Talk about it, a relationship expert, Dr. D. Yvonne Young. Glad to have you here back on The Factor on Censored. Good to see you.
Hey, what's up, young blood?
This guy was smoking a Newport right before he walked in. You know it.
No. This guy smokes Cools. That's how old school he is.
Okay,
He's
okay.
old school black guy. He smokes Cools.
First of all, number one, is this our damn business?
I just love the way black guys talk.
Yeah.
You know? This is any of our damn business.
First of all, no, it's not. Here's what's happening. You've got the media, and you've got a climate in this country right now that does not reflect normalcy. We've got an
normalcy
in play, and you can see that anything that can malign our culture, because this is a culture war thing, is let's start with the most revered, respected representative of that culture.
Of what culture? He's white too. He's also white. How come you guys never say he's a white president? He's half white. I'm sorry. Are you black people also using the 1-drop rule? Because that's kind of based, if that's what you guys are doing.
They actually do, though.
I know. If you look like a brown paper bag, you're going to get bullied in a black high school. That's for sure. Yo, that nigga look like bag lunch.
And if I can attack that, I'm not just attacking President Obama, I'm attacking an institution that represents black excellence.
I'm sorry.
Oh, my God.
I'm very sorry, you magical Negro. Attacking Obama for being one of the worst presidents, actually, that's ever been around in really recent history, only really outdone by his vice president, does not in any way mean that you're attacking black culture. There's plenty of other reasons to attack black culture. We don't need to use Obama as a lightning rod when the town he came from already is one. And by lightning rod, I mean fucking handgun violence.
Yeah, by lightning rod, he means lightning link, as in all the fully automatic fucking Glocks.
Yeah. We don't need to go after Obama. Everyone's got their own fucking problems. You know what I mean? Honestly, I'd rather be making fun of John Leguizamo. Have you seen his video?
No, but I bet it's hysterical and gay.
Yeah, let me pull it up for you. I didn't even pull it up.
I like how defeated Royce. Yeah, pretty much.
No, yeah, I mean, that's the only way to describe it is it's fucking gay. It's really fucking gay. It's gay. All right, here we go. Now, remember, John Leguizamo's the one's been really gay about, like, oh, they should have more Hispanics play beaners, even though they do. Here you go.
Hey, my Latino folks, my brothers and sisters, my immigrant brothers and sisters. I know you're not criminals. I know
you've lived in Hollywood most of your life. He's pretending like he's been working the fields with the orange pickers.
He even has the cholo mustache now. Like, what are you doing, bro? You're not fooling anybody.
He looks like an undercover narc officer at a Cypress Hill concert.
Yeah, seriously. Like, at least Danny Trejo went to prison.
He looks like such a homo. Like, he is the biggest homo.
Hey, my Latino folks, my brothers and sisters, my immigrant brothers and sisters. I know you're not criminals. I know you're not felons. I know you're not drug dealers. You came into this country to do work, to work hard. I feel for you. Hey, my Latino folks.
Okay, buddy, but here's the problem with that. Cool, you know, a couple people did come over here to work hard and all that, and I get all that, right? But I'm willing to throw the Home Depot workers, the Home Depot worker babies out with the Haitian cannibal bathwater.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, you know what? It's not going to be perfect, but it's going to be better than the system we had.
Yeah. Also, somebody pointed out in the comments of this that says the guy who printed to be an Italian to get an Italian plumber to get into this country. I mean, you're the one that played Luigi. And honestly, I'd still rather hang out with the other Luigi that shot the Pharma rep or the fucking insurance rep.
What I'm looking at is a filmography.
Yeah.
He has not been in a lot of good stuff.
The Pest was lit, sir.
That's true. It was lit.
With
I'm
famous
looking at it. There's
pedophile Jeffrey
nothing
Jones.
like, and then I'm looking at the movies that were good that he was in, and I'm like, what did he add to any of these movies? The answer is no.
Yeah, remember The Happening when he kind of just laid down on the ground?
I will say, oh God, that's right. That, and then, I mean, I thought he was good as the clown in Spawn.
Yeah, he was good as him. He was, I gotta go. Yeah, he was good as him. I want to be fair with him, and he was. Oh, you know what he was good in? Honestly, he was in that fucking Waco Netflix show that they did. He was good in that.
He was good in The Menu.
I haven't seen The Menu.
Really good in that.
Funky Monkey says you guys were kidding about were kidding about Chris Jericho the other day, right? His bio says 6 feet, and the dude standing next to Mersh looks shorter. Impersonator who skipped the elevator. No. That was Chris Jericho. I promise you.
Listen.
He's lying. He's lying about being 6 feet. I'll promise you that.
As hood rats like to say, on God, I met Chris. I was Chris Jericho.
I seen it. I was there. He's not 6 feet. He bills himself
I'm
as 6
5'11", so
and you had 2 inches on him. Just put it to you that way.
I mean, they all lie though. All the wrestlers lie about their height.
Yeah.
But now it's going to bother me.
That wrestling's not real.
Whoa! WrestleMania
shut your
is coming
fucking
up.
mouth.
What is your problem?
I will say,
this is a serious show.
I definitely now am going to be keeping an eye out every time I watch Jericho wrestle to see who's even shorter than him.
Yeah, to see how short they are.
AEW's got some little dudes.
Oh wait, so
in
you're
it.
saying you're using Jericho for scale?
Yeah, I'm going to use it for scale. When I watch him wrestle now, I'm going to be like, oh no, this guy's even shorter than he is. Why are we being mean? He was so nice.
He was the nicest guy. He shouldn't have been that nice.
And good evening. Off the top at 6 tonight, federal raids and deportations are ramping up across the country, including right here in South Florida.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are.
Nearly 1,000 people were picked up and shipped out of the United States over the weekend.
Bet you none of them were Cuban. I bet you they were Venezuelans. I bet you. I fucking bet you. It was Miami. I bet you. Bet you.
The crackdown is causing
And
fear
Haitians.
Oh, and Haitians, yes.
among immigrants in South Florida. The line was long today outside the ICE
Bro, if you thought Dade County was red last time.
offices in Miramar.
President Trump sending a clear message and making good on his campaign promise to crack down on immigration.
So let's get right over to Local 10's Janine Stanwood. She is live in Southwest Miami-Dade with the local raids taking
Oh, I love her. I stand my wood for her.
place and reaction just in from ICE.
Oh, what a MILF. I love this
She is
MILF.
so hot.
I love this MILF.
She's not only hot, but she is meticulous in her appearance.
Oh, yeah.
Like every decision she makes when she gets ready in the morning has a purpose.
She wakes up 2 hours early to get ready every morning.
ICE tonight, Janine.
These stepped-up ops started last night, and they continue as we speak. The head of ICE here in South Florida says with a new boss in the White House, there are new goals.
It's a change. It's a change in philosophy. We've generally worked kind of behind the scenes in past, and that is not the vision of this administration. They want us out in front of the cameras.
We're hearing
That's not the vision.
from the head of Immigration and Customs Enforcement's field office in South Florida about the
Right, because the other administration wanted you behind the scenes because it was embarrassing. And we're like, no, show them. Show them. I don't like you know what? I don't like the female thing. We don't need female cops.
Ongoing ramped up arrests here. This woman with zip ties on.
Okay, can we point out her pants? That is 100% 11 p.m. at Walmart drip, right?
Yep. Oh, yeah. Or 11 a.m.
Or 11 a.m.
Yeah, 11 a.m. or 11 p.m.
Walmart drip. But my point is, that's what they're either going to sleep in or slept in.
Yeah, they either woke up and went to Walmart, or they're going to Walmart and they're going home and going right to bed.
Yeah. That is your classic spick Walmart drip.
On her wrists.
I'm surprised it's not Cookie Monster pants. I'll be honest with you. I thought it was going to be Cookie Monster pants.
Yeah, or Tweety Bird.
How come they don't wear Dora the Explorer? Oh, because then they'll know they're Mexican.
Mm-hmm. They're trying to blend in.
This man cuffed in Homestead.
Where we're going to go after those
Wait, hold on.
that are, circumvented immigration law and who are criminals in violation of that immigration law.
On Sunday, a line of unmarked cars arriving at the immigration facility in Miramar, sources say with some of those taken into custody before they're then sent to holding cells.
I'm very terrified,
This woman.
Yeah, I know. I'm not.
No.
The more you're terrified, the less I am.
Says her son is among those in line here where there's a steady stream of people applying for residency and
Wow. Talk about procrastinating.
It really is.
We brought this up before. The procrastination level of like, bro, you guys had a good 6 months where you're like, dude, this guy's going to win. And you waited until after he got in to go stand in line to apply for residency?
Yeah, you should have gotten the fuck out of there.
checking in with parole officers. And there is fear.
Checking in with parole officers.
Of deportation.
Hope for the best. Just leave everything in God's hands.
Record.
For the record, by the way, local news, right? Like, this isn't working anymore.
No, we don't care.
The images of crying immigrants, it's not working anymore. They set a woman on fire on a subway. We watched her burn to death. That was the last straw for us.
Can I say this, Mersh? I remember, and I said this on this show, I said, they're not going to do this. They don't have the balls. The first time somebody's fucking crying, these assholes are going to pull back. That's what always happens. I am very happy to be proven wrong because they have not only been doing it, they have Dr. Phil going out there and being a propagandist for deporting them. So it's not only, we're not hiding or ashamed. We're going like, look at the crying spick. Hey, bye. And nobody cares.
To be fair, we all were very reasonable to doubt President Trump.
Yeah.
The problem is that we doubted Tom Homan.
No.
And I'm never going to doubt that man again. He is a fucking Terminator.
Yeah,
he is not fucking playing around, dude.
Show the man taken into custody in Homestead had a drug trafficking conviction for more than 4.
Okay, shut up. Shut up. It was cannabis possession. Look, I get it. He should be deported not because of the fucking weed thing, okay?
Conviction from more than 40 years ago. Sources say he had been waiting for years for a hearing to gain legal status.
So you're telling me in 40 years you couldn't get a hearing? That's 100% bullshit. He's lying. He's 100% lying.
They come here, they get comfortable, they get complacent, and then this happens.
We make a discretionary call on every case that we arrest, whether that's a criminal or not a criminal, but we're going to take an enforcement action on every individual.
He also says that every case will be looked at individually. These people will get due process. He says in some cases they may have hearings. In other cases, yes, they may be deported. As for that man in Homestead, we did speak to his attorney at this point. No comment.
Yeah, I wouldn't have one either. I'd probably just shut up and hope they don't deport you. Bro, Canada and Mexico are really pissed at us.
President Trump is doubling down on his threat of tariffs against Canada and Mexico. He's promising to impose a 25% tariff on all.
He doubled down last night, by the way.
Imports from those countries starting tomorrow.
San Diego is home to some of the busiest border crossings in the country. ABC 10 News reporter Olivia Gonzalez-Britt joins us from the Otay Mesa border crossing with how the county is bracing for these tariffs. Olivia.
Morning, Jared and Mel. Yeah, we're here by the Otay Mesa border crossing, one of the big.
And I just hooked up with Bill Mallusion. He's always here, so he's like always here.
Her hair's all messed up.
Yeah.
Busiest in the entire nation. It's here where hundreds of trucks are lined up and loaded with loads and loads of goods. And tomorrow's 25% tariff on imported goods from 3 of the major trading partners could potentially change that flow and hit San Diego pretty hard. At this week's Board of Supervisors meeting, staff warned that many local businesses rely on materials from Mexico to create their products.
Well, they probably shouldn't. Build American, losers. Again, we don't care about people. Why would we care about how much your steel from Mexico is going to cost? I don't care. They're making it seem like prices are super low right now, and it's going to fuck up a flow of prices.
The cost to import goes up, so does the cost to produce, which could...
I'm sorry, why aren't Democrats saying these greedy corporations are raising prices now?
Yeah, I thought it was the greedy corporations.
I was credibly informed by Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren that it was the greedy corporations.
You assured us as much.
Right.
Trigger price hikes and also job cuts. And according to a recent report from ABC, the new tariffs could also lead to price increases in these particular areas. They could impact groceries, bringing higher costs from imported fruits, vegetables, and meat products. And they could also impact...
Okay, so Ollie London's going to be more expensive. I really don't care how much imported fruits are.
energy with a potential rise in
Hey,
gasoline
can we put
prices.
tariffs on Ian Miles Chong's tweets?
Yeah, we should do that. 25% tariff on.
He has to pay the United States government 25% of his Twitter revenue.
Right. There's a 25% import on any grifters that are not from America that are tweeting on Twitter. I think that's a fair plan. And I'm counting Crowder. I'm counting Canadians. Sorry, Pessy.
Is due to
Okay,
tariffs
that's fine, but Ryan Dawson's in there too.
Of course he is.
on imported oil that is still being discussed, and also an impact on automobiles as increased prices for vehicles and parts could affect both consumers.
Oh, no, but they're so cheap right now.
And local auto shops.
It's a way to incentivize, sort of U.S. manufacturing, warehousing, distribution jobs in the United States by shielding those jobs.
But where else am I going to get my parts from Volkswagen that they keep changing under warranty because they didn't make them right the first time in Mexico?
Yeah.
What am I going to do?
Fix that, eh?
What am I going to do?
Jobs from the impact of tariffs.
And there are regional programs to help these.
Well, tariffs on Japan. Just buy Hondas.
Yeah, there you go.
Or hey, buy American.
There you go.
Huh?
Businesses in the next half hour. I will break.
You want to be roaring down the highway in a used Ford Probe? No, with a sublime 40 ounces of freedom old sticker that you tried to peel off, but when Rome took
that wasn't your sticker.
it wasn't just
the
the last guy sticker. You don't even like White Boy Reggae, but it's on your car, and now it just says 40 ounces to fru.
I drove a Ford Taurus.
Whoa, money bags.
All right, look, I don't mean to brag.
Come on.
I had a Merlot colored Ford Taurus that I got for like cheap in my 20s.
Merlot? What were you, a French rapist?
What? No, it was just the color it came in, and it had an easy does it. It had an easy does it sticker on the back.
No, it didn't.
Which was hilarious because I drove drunk all the time. I got the car cheap because the guy died in it.
That was a fun story.
A Merlot car someone died in.
Yeah, the guy died in his car.
Was it a hearse?
No, the guy died. The guy died sitting in his car. Like he didn't even crash the car or anything.
It was
he just
cursed.
died
It
in
was
his
cursed.
car.
He bought a cursed car. He bought a car like from The Ring. It's cursed.
And his brother sold it to me because he's like, it's just sitting here and it just reminds me of my dead brother. And I got the car for like $1,100.
Merce, that one time the car got really, really cold, it wasn't the AC broken, bro.
Could you imagine if they made a Ford Taurus hearse?
First off, if I could buy a working car, in 2025, for example, for $1,100, I don't give a fuck if it's haunted.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Dude, I was in my
care
20s.
if
I
it's
was
haunted.
broke, and that car ran, and that's all I gave a fuck about.
Bro,
it was like $1,100 sold.
My first car was an 87 Astrovan. So don't even tell me, dude.
I had a 91 Sentra.
My Astrovan did have one of those black and white TVs in it, though, so that was pretty dope.
See, I had a 91 Sentra with two 12s in the trunk, and it would literally warp the trunk.
Well, when I would go to high school, I would go in the Astrovan, and they had a TV in it, and like it was like that Mark III that was like done up on the inside. It's super old, but still nice. And the back turned into bed, and it had curtains and everything. So you know what that meant? I took naps in the back, and the women made fun of me for driving an Astrovan.
That sounds about right.
Right? Everyone's like, "Oh, shaggin' wagon, huh?" I'm like, "Yeah, because girls want to fuck a guy with an 87 Astrovan." Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, girls really want to fuck in a van.
Yeah, no, they do. They want to feel like they're being raped. That sounds great. Some do. Nickerdale says, we can all be ICE. Article 1, Section 8, Congress shall have the power to provide for calling forth militia to execute the laws of the Union, suppress insurrection. Okay, listen, I know we could all be ICE, and as much as that sounds great on paper, I would prefer if we didn't have to be ICE. I don't want to go round up Mexicans.
Yeah, I'd rather not.
You know, at my gym, for some reason on the big screen, they've been showing a lot of Jim Carrey movies. And one that I haven't seen in a while, but I only probably saw once, maybe twice, was Fun with Dick and Jane, right? It's actually not bad. It's the one where he's in that corporation and they dump all the stuff on him. So they go robbing banks and shit like that. But there's a scene when he's looking for work, like with day laborers, but he gets punched in the mouth, so he can't speak English, and he loses his ID. So they fucking deport Jim Carrey.
Oh my god, I remember that.
That was fucking very funny.
Yeah, and he has to jump the border and shit to get back.
He has to jump he has to get a coyote to get back into the country. That actually was funny. That was a funny movie.
Did you see fucking Don Jr., Cocaine Don?
No, what happened?
When he was on Twitter talking about bringing back letters of marque.
Let's go. Let's fucking go.
Privateering, boys.
I'm fine.
Oh, yeah, dog.
Bro, that was the golden age of America.
And now we have his dog, the bounty hunter, shooting people with wooden bullets.
Oh, I would love to patrol the streets of Tampa with a letter of marque from the government, where I could just literally round people up and then take their valuables. Sorry, you're here criminally. Everything in this house is mine.
Hear
now.
me
It's all
out.
being-
Hear me out. Letter of marque, but can it be a Letterman's jacket that we wear?
There you
Like
go.
that's our uniform, you know? That sounds fucking pretty dope. Let's do that.
Trump hasn't even been president for 2 weeks yet, and he's already transforming the federal government. The reason my colleague Alex Michelson isn't here tonight is because he moderated a conference at USC called The Trumping of America, featuring leaders from both parties. Alex sat down with legendary Democratic strategist James Carville.
Oh, the Raging Cajun. It's the Raging Cajun.
Man, he warned them so many times in the last few years. He's like, you guys are blowing this.
He did. Look, man, and he's a fucking lifelong lefty, but he was going like, you're going to fuck this up. You're going to fuck this up.
Bill Clinton win in 1992 with the slogan, "It's the economy, stupid." Carville often goes viral for his critiques of both parties, and he turned to football to discuss the 2024 election results and what happens next.
If we were playing a Super Bowl, we started our seventh string quarterback.
You said if we were playing a Super Bowl, we started our seventh string quarterback, which is Kamala he's referring to. That's pretty funny.
That the Democrats started their seventh string quarterback in trying to win in both Biden
Super Bowl.
and
Yeah, we played
Harris.
the seventh string quarterback.
Yeah.
All right. We got a person that, embraced.
Just say a white person, bro. Like, I know, look, you want to win. Here's the thing with people like him. He might be a lefty, lifelong lefty or whatever, but he's also a guy that wants to win. And their mentality is a real one. They don't get, he was saying it, they don't get, the people that win elections don't get caught up on the race stuff and the trans stuff or anything. If you were to ask him in private, he goes, we need a good-looking young white guy. A good-looking young white guy needs to be running right now. That's what's going to go over. Don't worry, black people will vote for him. It's fine, but they won't. They're scared of that. They keep thinking that the country wants a black woman, and nobody wants a black woman, especially not black men. If you look at the statistics,
We've established that we don't want a woman.
Yeah, no,
I
we
think
don't.
We've established that pretty well now at this point.
Mm-hmm.
We don't care what color she is, but you can keep trying to shove a woman down our throats. It's not going to work.
Every goofy identity idea of 2019, 2020, who was running a campaign and didn't run on change. I mean, she was actually, was if anything about, she played well for a 7-string quarterback.
In a year when 70% of the country thought we were going in the wrong track.
We told people we're going to keep running off tackle. Well, they figured it out. They got a 375-pound guy there. You're going to run out of him, okay? Let's try to go over the top.
Yeah.
Okay, it's something.
So who is the first string quarterback?
I know how much talent there is in the party.
Okay, but I want to see. I really want to see. And I, believe it or not, I do actually respect this guy's opinion because he wins elections. Like, it doesn't matter what you think about him.
he's evil, but he's good.
So I really want to see who he thinks.
I know Governor Bashir. I know Governor Shapiro. I know Governor Moore.
Okay, Governor Shapiro is going to be a no-go. I'm going to tell you right now with the Democrats because they're too caught up in the Palestine stuff so you're not going to be able to run him. I'm just letting you know that's not going to work. It's just not going to work.
I know Governor Bashir. I know Governor Shapiro. I know Governor Moore.
Moore, maybe.
I know Senator Warnock.
He'll never win. This guy is too hated.
He's too polarizing, is I think the word.
But he looks too much like a faith preacher. It doesn't work, you know.
But no, he also says things sometimes that are just too polarizing. He would never. It would never work.
Senator Warnock. Okay, I know Mayor Andrew. I know all these people.
No.
Let's get out there. And you say, who's the best quarterback? Well, let's throw some. Let's have a scrimmage. Let's have a
Notice who he didn't say. And he's in California right now. Notice who he didn't say.
Newsom.
He never mentioned Newsom.
I really don't think Newsom's the danger everyone thinks he is because he's got problems. He's got a coke problem.
I would have disagreed with you before the fire, but after the fire, no, I think you're right. I don't think he can do it.
He's finished.
He's done. I don't think he can do it. I don't think he can do it because under pressure, not under like state in a completely blue state pressure where you don't really get pressure, under real pressure, he kind of fucking panicked.
Well, remember a couple of years ago they were asking him about some weird deal he did, and he was like, "Wow, you're a real fucking asshole." Like he was just like getting into it with the reporter, and it was a valid question.
Yeah,
he doesn't have, like, he can't handle local San Francisco news giving him shit, and he's gonna do this on a national scale. He's gonna fucking box with Peter Ducey.
Nah.
preseason game, and guess what? When you got that kind of competition, it's going to be good. We have not had an inspirational candidate since 2012.
Obama? Yeah, we know.
That's for 12. It's going to be 16 years in 2028. I want to see a candidate that says, you just get me to Wyoming. Damn it, I can do it.
Well, Alex will have more with James.
Well, honestly, man, I think even with the people you named, I think you know that your bench is very, very weak.
You do not have a deep bench right now. You're going to have to.
The thing is, you can say whatever you want, but he is right about one thing. When Obama came on the scene, even Mersha and I were like, oh, this guy's going to win. Like, there's no way this guy's not going to win. Like, we all knew it. You could feel it. There's nobody out there right now in the Democrats that you could see going like, oh, this guy's got some juice. Like, no, they don't. And he's right. It's because they're too caught up in the identity politics bullshit, you know? Let's check in a little bit more on some of these migrant things.
We're outside of
Okay, here we go. This is CNN.
Migrant shelter here in Guatemala City.
Oh, this is great.
This is one family actually from Colombia. And in years past, when you would meet migrants on their journey, they would say, we're headed to the U.S. All of them had the same destination.
So can I add some context to this? This is Guatemala City, which is in Mexico. I know, weird name. I guess it's the Kansas City of Mexico.
Kansas City, I was going to say Kansas City.
Yeah. So this is the staging area where all the migrants go to get their CBP1 app and then schedule all their free money and their debit cards. They do that all here. And then this is where this is the launching pad. And then this is where they head to the U.S. And now they're noticing everybody's heading there and nobody's going to the U.S. anymore.
Let's see where they're going.
Dream. It's so interesting, though, being here now, the change in really since the last few days or so, since President Trump took office and the CBP1 app was eliminated, every single migrant
that app just stopped working, man. That's always hilarious.
As their destination. This family, for example, from Colombia, they're headed back to Colombia. A family from Venezuela. They're now headed, they say, to here in Guatemala, to another place.
Guatemala.
How to make a living. We met another man from Venezuela who's headed to Costa Rica. We met a couple of guys from West Africa. They too are thinking if they can't get into the U.S., they'll try any other Latin American country.
They're your fucking problem now. They're your problem now.
It seems to be the story that most people we are meeting no longer have the desire to enter the U.S. because...
So you're saying that the thing you said wouldn't work if Trump did it is working?
I also want to point out that we've seen footage from this very area before in years prior, and that street used to be
wrapped around,
fucking flooded with people all heading to the U.S. Not only are the people there not going to the U.S., there's not a lot of people showing up anymore.
They know the consequences of being deported, and they say for them it's not worth the pain and struggle of trying to go all the way into the United States.
So it's almost like, I know this is going to sound fucking crazy. No one ever really thought about this.
I already know what he's going to say.
Almost like if you do not incentivize them to come here, and actually not only incentivize them, deter them with like legal action, they just stop coming.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing you're not even going to be able to really like quantify, is not just going to be the people that we catch and deport and send back, or even the people that we deport out. It's going to be the people that were going to come and now aren't. You can't even quantify that because you'll never know, right? The people that were going to come and now they're not because of it. It's almost like if you don't give a fuck about sanctuary cities and what they're doing and go, you could be in whatever sanctuary city you want, I'm going to show up with Dr. Phil and fucking kick you out, you're going to just stop coming. On the boats, on a plane, they're leaving America.
Yeah, you're out of here, buddy.
Not many people know I'm fueled creatively by my massive hatred of immigrants. That was one of the best fucking Will Ferrell playing Neil Diamond skits ever. And John Goodman, he kept trying to bring John Goodman as the bassist, and he's like, no, man, you leave me out of this. I will leave you in.
Yes.
Semper Reloaded. I would like to suggest Boys in the Hood for the movie riff because it doesn't hold up. It's corny, horrible acting, and I watched it recently. It's really bad. That's not going to be Soul Plane.
Don't shit on Boys in the Hood. That's a good movie. I'm vetoing that. I just watched Boys in the Hood recently. It's still a good movie.
Wait, you're vetoing it? You're going to start a controversy on Twitter for no reason?
Yeah.
Oh, veto it. VTEO. Okay,
I'm going to go on Twitter and be like, you know us pedophiles.
Ben of Chose.
It was a joke.
Ben Choff of Zona says, Whole senores, this is my last monies before Tren de Arriba sends me back to Santa Ana for Nuevo Social Security card. Thank you. Thank you.
Sorry,
man recently pardoned by President Trump for storming the Capitol in this January 6th riot. Shot and killed by a sheriff's deputy in North.
This guy was just pardoned and he was killed by a sheriff's deputy.
Storming the Capitol in this January 6th riot. Shot and killed by a sheriff's deputy in Northwest Indiana.
Yeah, it happened during a traffic stop. WGN's Christine Flores has the latest.
Oh, I think I heard about this guy.
Indiana.
Good evening, Indiana State.
Wow, you are really ugly, lady.
You're very pretty, ma'am.
God damn it.
State police are investigating the shooting that claimed the life.
He looks like a pit bull burn victim.
Like a pit bull that got a skin graft.
Yeah, like if a dog was in a house fire.
Yeah. She looks like that lady that got attacked by the chimp.
Look at the lips.
Oh, no.
Hold on. I'm sorry, but we really got to focus on the lips on this. Look at that.
Okay, but can we agree she probably makes some really, really good fajitas?
But at what cost?
She looks like a human fart noise.
Yeah.
Year-old Hobart man. Officials claim the man was allegedly shot.
Oh, not married, huh? No wedding ring. Surprising.
While resisting arrest.
Wouldn't it be funny if she was actually really skinny? She was just wearing like 4 coats.
No, her face is fat.
Yeah, skinny ain't gonna help with that face.
Well, they're zipped up real tight.
Matthew Huddle of Hobart was shot and killed Sunday afternoon during a traffic stop near the Jasper-Pulaski County lines. That's according to the Indiana State Police. Officials say a deputy with the Jasper County Sheriff's Department pulled Huddle's vehicle over on State Route 14 around 4:15, adding that the traffic stop led to the deputy attempting to arrest Huddle. That's when Huddle allegedly resisted and struggled with the officer. Officials say that altercation led to the deputy firing his gun, killing Huddle.
Wait, did he not have a weapon or anything?
Yeah, this is getting weird.
Hold on.
Yeah, it's weird, huh?
Hold on a second. I thought this was like, listen, that's why I didn't say anything to begin with, because I thought maybe this guy pulled a gun on the cop or a knife or something, but I want to see this body cam footage.
According to state police, Huddle was in possession of a firearm during the traffic stop.
He was in possession of a firearm, but did he aim it or shoot or make threatening? You know what I mean? No. Listen to the wording that they're using. They didn't say he brandished a firearm. He threatened him with a firearm. He was in possession of one.
Along with his uncle Dale Huddle of Crown Point, were recently pardoned by President Donald Trump for taking part in the January 6, 2021 Capitol riots. According to the FBI, Huddle was inside of the Capitol for 10 minutes.
I don't care about what he did.
All right, we don't care about J6. Get to the part where you murdered him.
Well, no.
Statement, Sheriff Patrick Williamson of Jasper County said, "Our condolences go out to the family of the deceased, as any loss of life is traumatic to those that were close to Mr. Huddle. I will release the officer's name once I have approval from the state police detectives."
Body cam. I want to see the body cam.
I don't see any way this body cam doesn't see the light of day.
Police have
I
not
mean, there's going to
provided
be a lot
further
of pressure.
details on why the traffic stop was conducted.
They haven't provided details even why it was conducted.
The officer involved has been placed on paid administrative leave. That's just policy and protocol in incidents like this.
No. Virgie, keep an eye on this one for me, because
something's spoopy.
I have been.
This is spoopy.
I don't like this at all, and I don't like this. Just the way that stuff was described was weird, right? Like, yeah, he was in possession of a firearm, but so what? So like a lot of people, you know. That doesn't mean anything. Did he make any threats with it? Did he pull his gun out on the cop? Why did you arrest him? Why did you pull him over? What was the reason? This is a weird one, man.
I'm looking at it now because now there is an update, but I don't even like. So they're saying that he had a bunch of charges that he hadn't taken care of because he was, the J6 stuff. He had like state charges. But all the charges I'm seeing that he had were like dumb shit, like just fuck up shit. Like nothing, like he wasn't trafficking guns, he wasn't doing anything wild. Like a lot of it was like motor vehicle violations and dumb like DUI shit, like stuff like that. Nothing that would warrant a response like this, I
mean that I don't know, man. Maybe look, listen, 100% of the body cam footage should come out and we get it completely wrong and we'll be like, oh, he probably does. Maybe that's what happened. But the way they described it seems odd, and the fact that, like, I don't know, man. All of this
I'm not
weird.
saying he's innocent or guilty. All I'm saying is you motherfuckers ain't giving us a lot of info to go with. And generally, when somebody's telling me a story and I can see they're obviously fucking leaving details out, I tend not to trust that source for a story.
Yeah.
It's like you go, oh, yeah, well, we pulled him over and then, yada, yada, yada. And then he ended up getting shot. You're like, whoa, yada, yada, yada. No. Well, he was a J6. Anyway, on J6, he was part of the group.
Yeah.
No. Go back to the part the yada, yada, yada part is what I want to hear.
The way they framed this story was like he deserved to be killed because he was a January 6th. Like, just, you know what I mean?
Well,
the way
that's
they framed
because that's how they feel.
That's how they framed it. All right, here's so remember Trump gave a federal worker unions a buyout? You saw that, right? He gave them a buyout.
Yeah.
Okay.
An offer from the Trump administration raising major questions for federal workers, offering them a chunk of change to quit their jobs in an effort to shrink the federal government. The buyout.
I'm all for this. Buy them out.
Yeah. It's going to be, you know what's great too? 8 months is the perfect amount to get rid of all the bloat.
Yep.
I don't think like 4 months wouldn't have been enough. Too many people would have clinged to their jobs and whatever. 8 months is just perfect because if you think about it, right? Like, let's say you're one of these, like,
I'd take it, by the way. I'm going to tell you right now, I'd take it and start. And as long as I'm allowed to work in those 8 months, you get double income for 8 months.
But that's the point. You not only can you do that, you can technically collect unemployment, I think.
Correct.
Because you're no longer employed.
In the FAQ for it, it highly encourages you to seek other employment.
So you get hold on, no. I'm just forget any of this. If I'm a
8 months to go find a new job.
If I'm a government employee, I would take that deal like that. That's not even a question, because you have 8 months to. And by the way, you could probably line up a quick job anyway. You could even do some side gigs. You could make double your. You could do nothing for 8 months if you
could
feel
just
like
do
it.
fucking Uber.
Hey, Virgie, do they
chill out?
Do you know if they're also going to be having insurance for 8 months?
Yeah, everything is cut. It's
Hold
the
on.
same shit.
So wait.
Yeah.
So they're gonna get full government bennies for 8 months and paid.
Yes.
All they have to do is leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't take? I would take that deal. They're too stupid to take that deal, dude. That's
Yeah,
a smart
actually-
deal.
No, a lot of
So-
people are going to take that deal.
You might be
You'd-
right.
You'd say that. See, there's this Reddit called R Fed News.
Nice.
Where federal workers post and shit and hang out, and I swear to God, it is just a wall of people, fucking lefty retards screaming, "Hold the line!"
Okay, but here's the problem with that.
I wouldn't.
Right? The smart people,
I know what
smart
you're
people
gonna
will
say.
take the money, and I'll tell you why. You could either take 8 months right now, or what do you think's coming next?
You're fired.
Yeah, evaluations are still going to come through, and they're still going to cut people. So, do you want to be the dickhead who fucking goes, "I'm not going to take the 8 months," and then you just get fired in 4 months and you get nothing?
Yeah.
So a lot of the smart people are the ones that are going to take the fucking deal. And
I
go,
would-
"You know
I would-
what?
I would- I
My
would
position's redundant. I don't do anything here. I'm going to take the pay and run."
No, you take the pay, but I'm saying, dude, if you're smart with your money in 8 months, you could make a nice little nest egg for you. It's almost a year, like a nice little nest egg for yourself. You know what I mean? Like the double job. Like it's not these people. Well, we'll see. I hope they take it. Let's see what they say.
Went to millions of employees across the country, including here in New Mexico. News 13's Marilyn Upchurch heard from a federal workers union here in the state. Marilyn?
The email that was sent to federal employees across the country.
All these employees, a lot of employees are going to be for it, but the unions are going to vehemently be against it because the less federal employees are, the less money the unions get.
Says those who leave will receive about 8 months of salary, but they have to make a decision by next week.
I'll make it today.
A local union says that's too soon.
No, or, I'm sorry, but that's not how this works. Don't take it. This is the union. This is the local New Mexican union worker. So let's see what this haunted Mayan has to say.
Jesus.
Let's see what OMAC has to say.
And that's
Let's
really one of the
let's see what Throw to Madre from the train has to say
Yeah,
about it.
seriously.
biggest concerns that we're hearing is that there's such a short time.
I don't care what you're going to tell me right now. It's our time. It's our time down here.
Yeah, I'll puff my inhaler.
Frozen's going to make some sort of technology because, like the Asian, yeah, exactly.
We get to hang out underground with Corey Feldman and that ugly girl who looks like Corey Feldman.
Female Corey Feldman.
God, that chick was awful.
Yeah.
Martha Plimpton.
Martha Plimpton, that's who it was. Yes.
I swear to
Make
God,
this-
I thought you made that name up.
Or no, Martha Plimpton. As soon as he said it, I went, yeah, that's her.
Looks like a duck.
Pessy's autism is. Pessy has this level of autism that is manages to somehow both be inspiring and come up with brilliant stuff and also completely crippling.
Bro, this bitch was always ugly too. Like in every movie she was in, man.
Oh, she was always awful.
Yeah, man, she's rough now too.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, that's Martha Plimpton. She was in like everything in the 80s.
Bro, she looks like she has every manager on speed dial. Like,
She looks like an earthworm in drag.
yeah, dude, she really does. She looks like she looks like a high school shooter.
And at the same time, a high school girls gym teacher.
Yeah, yeah. She looks like she looks like she supervises the showers after softball games.
She insists.
She insists. It's not your choice. Mm-hmm. She buys performance Spanx. Okay, we're done. That was mean. There's no need
You
for
guys, come on. She was a fine actress.
that. No, she was a bad actress too. But whatever. She was a person. Is a person. I don't know.
What could be a very life-changing experience for the employees and their families.
Sue Parton is the president of the Federation of Indian Service Employees.
The Federation of Indian Service Employees. Do you think maybe we have too many stupid unions? Just maybe?
Yeah, seriously.
which represents
You know what's funny though? Honestly, you know what people are pointing out all over Twitter now too. You know who the last president to offer a bunch of buyouts to people and save the government like hundreds of millions of dollars? It's this guy. I don't know if you ever heard of him. His name was Bill Clinton.
Who?
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he's the president for 8 years, and yeah, he did it once, and we cut 102 positions from the federal government. And he saved us
Agencies under-
$100 billion. So, yeah, I'm okay with it. It'll work.
the Department of Interior, where they represent teachers, cooks, janitors, bus drivers, and more. Parton says many of those in her union are confused about President Trump's so-called deferred resignation offer for federal workers.
It's not confusing. Didn't you say there was an FAQ?
Yeah,
With
dude.
employees
It's
expected
very clear. It's very clear what you get.
to
I
decide
love
by
how they set it up too. They said all you have to do is reply to this email, put resign in the fucking as the subject, and that's all you got to do.
February 6th.
They're asking questions. Well, if I don't resign, but I would like to transfer to another work site, is that part of this buyout?
No, hold on. No. The buyout's clear. You don't get extra. I wouldn't give him even another second, another extra day. I wouldn't give him a fucking buy. Leave or don't. That's a sweet deal.
If I get in the middle of it and I change my mind, am I allowed to do that?
This
No.
No.
We it's our money. It's our tax money. No, you don't get to just wait around. You're getting a better severance package than any other corporation would ever give you.
Yeah, and also you wouldn't get any buyout from a corporation because you're worthless. You're lucky you're getting anything.
Shapes in the YouTube chat says, reply resign to stop this text.
Yeah. By the way, and like I said earlier, it's like, fine, don't take the buyout, but you know what comes next, right? Forced cuts.
Mm-hmm.
You could like anybody who's saying hold the line is retarded because you're going to end up the fucking retard out in the cold going, I should have taken the 8 months.
Mm-hmm.
If you get fired in 7 months, 6 months, 5 months, and they go, oh, well, now you get nothing. You're going to go, damn, I should have I showed up and worked for 4 months, still got fired, and now I don't get the other 4 months of free money. So I would take the deal.
Or you could just surprise him like Triple H was fake surprised that they were putting him in the Hall of Fame. Remember?
Did you see that?
Did you saw how he pretended like he didn't know it was coming?
Yeah, you're throwing your own. You're the boss. You're throwing your own surprise birthday party.
Bro, shut up. Like, right? Shut the fuck up, dude. We all know what you're doing. Look, listen. Two things
He's
can
doing
be
a good job, but like he's already sucking his own dick too much.
Two things can be true. Should Triple H be solo in the Hall of Fame? Absolutely. There's not even a question about it. Of course he should be. But at this point, just wait till you retire and let someone else do it, right? Like, doing it while you're in there now is weird. I don't know, man. It's just me. I think it's weird.
Maybe he just thinks he doesn't have much time left.
Oh, because of the fucking robot heart. Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot about the robot heart. Did you see the newest episode of the Jesse Lee Peterson show?
No.
Adam Friedland.
Are you serious?
I swear to God, 3 hours ago.
Hell yeah.
You know why that happened? Because they were talking about him on the Adam Friedland show. So I think that's probably what stirred it.
Well, you know what's cool about we found out that one of the producers of the Adam Friedland show is an ROTC guy. That's why he got us on when we did the Jesse. By the way, if you haven't seen that, you should really watch us on Jesse Lee Peterson show. It was fucking great. It was
That was a lot of fun.
One of the most fun interviews we've done. Guys, if you're watching this now, we're going to head over right after this little break here. We're heading right over to Locals and Patreon. If you look down below, you can join our Locals or Patreon. It's $7 a month. You'll get the rest of this episode, the entirety of Wednesday's episode, all of our movie riffs, our entire backlog, and also starting next week, you'll get a chance, if your video doesn't suck, to come on to send a video to the show. We'll watch your shit, and we will try to, I don't know if it's a question, respond, or just promote, whatever. If we like it, we'll play it. But you can only do that if you're a Locals or Patreon member. That's $7 a month. Just sign up right now, guys. We're heading over there now exclusively, moving over there right now. We got a lot of stuff for the second hour, a lot of fun stuff. I have an update on that fat rapper. We have an update on Fatso.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be fun. No, it's not. I didn't say it was a good update. We will be, yeah, I know. So we're heading over there right now. Switch over now. I want to see 100 signups at least. 100 signups, and we'll show full dong. Moving.